The Witcher 3 current-gen release date leaked by retailer. A release date for the upcoming current-gen versions of The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt has potentially been leaked online by a retailer. According to the leak, players can get their hands on the upgrade on December 9, 2022. Developer CD Projekt Red hasn't announced an official date yet, but confirmed that it's still scheduled to launch by the end of the year. A UK retailer has leaked the release date of The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt's long-awaited PS5 and Xbox Series X S upgrades. Developer CD Projekt Red initially planned to launch The Witcher 3's next-gen update in 2021, with Saber Interactive helming the project. Earlier this year, however, CDPR announced Saber's removal from the endeavor, placing The Witcher 3's enhanced experience in the hands of an in-house team. The leak comes from UK retailer Game. A Reddit user who claims to be a Game employee published an image, which has since been deleted, showing the retailer's back-end pre-order screen. Several games were listed, including The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, Game of the Year Edition for PS5 and Xbox Series X/S, with a release date of December 9. We recommend taking this with a pinch of salt for now, but it appears to be legitimate since the image was swiftly removed shortly after being posted. A firm launch date presently remains under lock and key. But studio president and joint CEO Adam Kaczynski noted in a September earnings call that the patch remains on track for a late 2022 rollout. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt was released 7 years back. It is the sequel to the 2011 game The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. Now fans are eagerly waiting for the upgrade version of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt video game. Wild Hunt game shipped over 40 million copies, making it one of the best-selling video games. It seems fans don't have to wait long. Meanwhile, a video game retail chain employee leaked an upcoming listing and the release date for The Witcher 3 Next Gen. The upgrade version of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is reportedly slated to release in Q4 of 2022. The Witcher 3's updated release date is December 9, 2022. The release of the game was the second half of 2021 but delayed to the second quarter of 2022. On April 13, 2022, CDPR announced that its in-house development team would be taking over the remaining work on the re-release and that its Q2 2022 release date would be postponed. In May, CDPR announced that the re-release would launch in Q4 2022. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is an action role-playing game with a third-person perspective. Players control Geralt of Rivia, a monster slayer known as a Witcher. Wild Hunt was released for Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One in May 2015. Later a Nintendo Switch version was released in October 2019. The Witcher 3's current-gen versions were originally planned to launch earlier this year before being delayed by CD Projekt Red, stating that it needed additional time in development while it worked to iron out Cyberpunk 2077. Players who already own the game on PS4 and Xbox One will be able to upgrade to the PS5 and Xbox Series X/S versions at no additional cost. So far, CD Projekt Red has been quiet regarding any updates on The Witcher 3's current-gen versions. Perhaps the company is doubling down on properly testing the updates on consoles to avoid another Cyberpunk 2077 debacle, which was panned for its console ports being broken and buggy. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt originally launched in 2015 to glowing reviews, though not without its fair share of technical issues at launch too. Over the years, most of these issues were promptly addressed by the studio and fixed through patches. It's now considered one of the best video games of all time. The publisher announced a re-release of the game planned for the 9th generation of video game consoles, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X/S. The game will be available as a free upgrade to existing owners on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, or to purchase separately. The list also specifically noted The Witcher 3 will be packaged under its Game of the Year edition, which included the main game, along with all of its previous DLCs and expansion packs. The gameplay is reportedly powered by the RTX 4090, and the game is running 100+ mods and 8K resolution, including ray tracing in the video posted by Digital Dreams. The game already had nearly perfect graphics and beautiful visuals, but Digital Dreams have presented a new perspective of looking at The Witcher 3. It is expected to include faster loading times, ray tracing, and all previously released downloadable content. CD Projekt Red has announced a 20 years of CDPR concert at the Lucca Comics and Games Festival on October 28, and it's using the new-gen artwork of Geralt in The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. Leak narrows down Witcher 3's PS5 and Xbox Series release date. A Reddit user who claims to work at Game in the UK recently posted a photo of an update to the retailer's database. If this leak turns out to be true, then we can expect to play The Witcher 3 on PS5 and Xbox Series X/S on December 9, 2022.